Many people already know who is Mr. Oliver T. Asaah of Minka Systems. But yet, some do not fully understand how talented he is. Oliver is an artist who sings in 4 different languages, including Inwe, Pidgin English, French, and English.
You go somewhere, my brother.
Today, June 2nd, 2023, I had the opportunity to spend some time with him, and he told me how costly it is for him to travel and perform in different occasions.
Well, it takes a lot into consideration. First of all, the artists just don't go out to perform. We have to rehearse, do the costume. We have a team that we work with, and all the logistics, including your traveling and on board, all of that, the feeding, is all involved in the whole process.
So let me say hypothetically, if you want to fly to Maryland to perform an event, say on the weekend, how much can somebody be looking at if they may want
to hire me?
Yes.
If I'm flying to Maryland, you're looking at about $1,500, and it changes going to depending how far the place is as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you saying when you say you rehearse, does it mean that even the song that you have sung before, you still rehearse to actually perform well?
That's right. Every performance the artist rehearses, because it's not just because you compose a song, you write it and compose it, doesn't mean that you have it in your mind all the time. You have to rehearse, especially when you are doing a live performance. You have to rehearse.
While we were in downtown Huntington in West Virginia, he explained the complex process of developing and composing a song.
How long can a process entirely take?
Well,
come out with one song.
It all depends. Sometimes how much talented you are in that, and how much you are into the song. Because sometimes the whole process could take you sometimes the whole month working on the song. Sometimes it could take a couple of months working on the song, because when you come with the idea, sometimes you come first, the lyrics come, then the music. Sometimes the music comes and then the lyrics, and then you get to write it, rehearse it, go to the studio, and then have it recorded. Then you might need some backup singers. Have to schedule time with the studio, what time they are now, when the availability, and then you go
and
that,
the session
do the first, so you get to record the song, and then listen to it, do the harmonies, and when all the lyrics are good, with the chiming in with the music itself, the instrumentals, and then the song is mixed and mastered, and then that's when it's ready.
And also depend, and you book a session based on time, or
yes.
it's time.
No, they charge you hourly. They charge you hourly.
So when people see music like that, or a song coming out, it's not just a day job, it's not just a 2-week stuff.
No, it's not. It's not. It takes time to work on it. No, it's a gradual process, and not every day that you are inspired. Some days you are more inspired than the others, and so when you are inspired, you want that inspiration to work right away. You start working on the song.
Then once the song actually is finalized and come out, then you start the shooting. That is if you want to make a video.
Yes, we want to make a video. The first part is the audio that we just talked about. If you want to make a video now, it's a whole different ball game, because all the stakeholders, the videographers, the people that are going to perform, the dancers are going to be in the music, and you yourself, the costumes, the choreography. You have to rehearse the choreography and now training how to dance and all of those stuff. They come into the video, and then after shooting, then you know the rest, because you have to go and edit, right? And then agree until you agree with the videographer. This is what the version that you think is good.
Oliver Asaah is very physically active, as if he is in his early 30s. But in reality, he is in his mid-50s.
Yeah, this nice cool coffee. So yes, Mr. Oliver, we have been discussing a lot of the different topics, ranging
right.
from culture to music, performance, entertaining. So I saw you with a lot of energy. Let me just ask you this very specific question. How many times a week do you go to the gym?
Oh yeah, I'm not very consistent, but I do the gym at least 3 times a week. And I also take walks as well.
So when you are in the gym, about how many hours do you spend doing workout?
Oh, I spend about 30 minutes to an hour and a half.
If you wouldn't mind, would you mind sharing your age? No, because one of the things is, I see so much energy. The way you perform, you down there, you are just 25 years old. I know, but by the way, I know you are more than 25.
That's correct. That's correct. I'm 56.
56.
Yes.
I perform like a 25 years kid.
Well, I think the genes are there as well as exercise. It's a lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I've been dancing since I was a child. I made a lot of history in secondary school instead of in college. Now they give me nicknames because of my dance styles and dance moves and all of that. So I've been in this for a long time.
This man is also a writer. He has even published a book, The Broken Bones, and is thinking of venturing into other avenues like the movie industries.
I co-authored a book, the success book, and then my first book, which I went solo, is The Broken Bone, which is on relationships. Yeah, and now I'm working on 4 books simultaneously.
So you are doing music, and you are also a writer.
Yes, and I'm venturing into the film industry too. I was in Nigeria a year ago. Now there's a movie, first time in Nigeria that I'm featuring in that movie. So that's what I'm venturing to. And the Broken Bone is going to be scripted for a full-blown movie as well.
Oh, okay. So
yes.
the book will be transformed into
A movie. Yes.
After our brief tour, we went to the studio to digest some of his past performances.
Okay, Mr. Oliver, again, welcome to Gaza Media. As we're discussing, you will be touring again this summer to do other live performances, as you have always done before. So let's start with some of your previous performances that you have done in the past. I understand that you have been to London, UK.
Yes.
Mind sharing with us?
Oh no, surely. It was the golden jubilee of a good friend, Mr. Bernard Alemanji, who is an entrepreneur in the UK. So I went there to make sure that the occasion was well done, and I performed Mes Amis and
Mes Amis, that's in French.
Yes.
So
Mes Amis and Busybody.
Okay, so you also sing in French?
Yes, I sing in 5 languages, essentially.
Wow.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, dear viewers, let's take a moment and look at a clip of what transpired in London.
And I just said I should give him a wonderful surprise today, and that's why I'm here today. So, DJ, let's go! Come on, let's go!
Okay, dear viewer, you are welcome back again. That was it with Oliver Asaah of the Minka system performing live in London. And again, you have also toured the US, and you were in Maryland sometime for a baby shower.
Yes.
And you performed the Bwandem Chawu.
Yes.
Will you mind sharing that?
Yeah, Bwandem Chawu is the most popular song that I ever released. It's more like the everybody loves that because it's kind of a translation between world music and gospel. So it was a baby shower for Temken Hubert and the wife, and it was a wonderful ceremony there. A lot of people were there. They enjoyed
and
it.
people were showering you with dollars.
Oh yes, yes. It was very wonderful event. It was very moving, you know, when people are enjoying and dancing the music, and also when the farotage or the spring money, it motivates you. You know, you get to dance your tail off.
If you may want to have a zip of what happened or what transpired in Maryland during that baby shower, here you go. And dear viewer, again, you are welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Gaza Media, and here in the studio is Mr. Oliver Asaah of the Minka system, a singer and artist, an entrepreneur. He's also a writer and a performance, and he does a lot of things. So now we are focusing on some of his past songs that he has performed in different occasions, and you also sing or custom music or custom song for some event.
Yes, if you have maybe a birthday or even a funeral or life celebration or a wedding, or one, so even for families, like you remember the Minka Asaah is custom for the Minka family. That's the Minka family anthem. So I do those kind of songs for families, for organizations, and for various all kinds of events that are taking place.
Yeah, dear viewers, let's look at some of what he's actually trying to explain. You perform in Dallas, in Texas.
Yes, that one is known as the baby shower.
The baby shower.
Interesting that particular song is where I blend into, which is Libyan culture, with pop.
That was
so yeah, with pop. That's right.
So I've been dancing in the nightclub.
That's right.
That was so fantastic. It was so amazing for those that have not have the opportunity to watch that clip. Let's show you a zip of what transpired in Dallas, Texas.
Let's go. Baby shower. It's the shower, baby shower. It's the shower, baby shower. It's the shower, baby shower. Sit in there, oh boy. Sit in there, oh boy. Sit in there, oh boy. Let this down that floor. Shower them, shower them, shower them. Shower them, shower them, shower them. Shower them, shower them, shower them. Spread them, shower them. Hey, 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 hey. Spread them, spread them, spread them. Spread them, spread them, spread them. Hey, 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 spread them, spread them. I don't want it. I don't want my short. I don't want it. I don't want my short. Well, I won't just know that. Well, I won't just know that. Well, I won't just pay. Well, I won't just know that. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's the shower, baby shower. It's the shower, baby shower. It's the shower, baby shower. Sit in there, oh boy. Sit in there, oh boy. Sit in there, oh boy. Let's go, let's go. Come on, let's go, come on. Let's go, come on. Let's go, let's go. Gonna be slow. Spread them, spread them, spread them, spread them, spread them, spread them, spread them. Diamonds in the air. Throw them, throw them. Diamonds, throw them. Diamonds, whoa, 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 whoa. Diamonds, whoa. I don't want it. I don't want my job. I don't want it. I don't want my joy. Well, I won't just know it. Well, I won't just move it. Well, I won't just pay it. Well, I won't just eat it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Then, moving on, I mean, again, Mr. Oliver, you have traveled internationally. You have been to London, UK, you have been to Canada.
Yes.
And sometimes even to Nigeria.
That's correct.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Nigeria now. Let's talk about Toronto, Canada.
Yeah, Toronto was an amazing event that was April of last year, and it was a celebration of life of Peter Alemanji. And interestingly, I actually released a new song over there. I chose Toronto because of Olivier, whom I call my namesake, that invited me. So Gra Gra was launched over there, and that particular song talks about life, of that you are the one who can make your own principles in life, your own formula. And once you make it, you don't have to listen to anybody, just keep moving. So now make Gra Gra. If you make Gra Gra, you go Sangba. And if you Sangba, that means you feel Mangbao.
Don't make Gra Gra. If you make Gra Gra, you will Sangba.
You will Sangba.
Let's go.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
Okay. Then now, finally, let's talk about Columbus, Ohio, not far from here.
That's right. Yeah, Columbus, Ohio was a big wedding of a good friend to Mr. Josh Tazi Kamache. He was doing his wedding, so he hired the Minka systems to come help over there. So I performed 2 songs. I did Bride and Groom, which is a wedding song, and I did Osalo. Osalo, you remember when we were children growing up?
Yeah.
No, the ladies used to sing that, so I took that song and modernized it to bring the Nwe culture to life.
So all this idea, all this transformation of song from what we used to sing around the fireside, Osalo, and to what you are doing now is all by yourself.
Yes, the idea is that, you know, it's a question when every talent must have a base. So it stems from your culture, your childhood, and all of that. So the culture that I learned growing up is what I'm now picking from there and modernizing it to fit the new dispensation, so that the young people of today can dance, the old people can dance, and all generations.
And before we go to that next clip, so that our viewer should enjoy and have the taste of it, if somebody wants to contact you,
yeah, if you want to contact me for your event, which is this summer, you want to book because I'm getting booked up, you call me. My number is 301-537-2068. If you want to send an email, just do oliver@gmail.com. I don't use Yahoo a lot anymore.
Okay.
Or you can WhatsApp me, and you find me everywhere. YouTube, you see my videos, Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Pandora, everywhere. You will just find me. Just look for Oliver Asaah. You're going to find me.
that's wonderful. And please, dear viewer, you are listening. If you have any event coming on, we're already in the summer, we're already in the early June. Today is 2nd of June. So if you have any event coming on, please book for Oliver Asaah. And before we let him go, let's look at the last clip of his performance in Columbus, Ohio. There you go.
shishilo.